Apologies, running a couple of minutes late today, but hey, I slept in and then I still had time to make the wife coffee. I take that as a success. She's in parenting mode right now, making the kids breakfast, so it's not 100% I did great, but I'd like to think that, you know, um, I'd like to think I did my little bit of fun this morning. Anyway, good morning to you, rise and shine. It is time for coffee talk. I'm a few minutes late, but the cool thing about doing this on my own time is if that happens, I feel bad, but I don't feel that bad. I hope you're having a great start to the day. Let's take a live look outside, shall we? That's our Tower Cam network, believe it or not. Yeah, it's not because the tower cam's broken. It's just because it is foggy out. That's Daytona Beach. Rise and shine, my friends. Hope you're having a great start to your New Year's Eve. It is a little foggy in spots. Daytona Beach visibility down to about a quarter mile. Same thing up the shoreline in Palm Coast. Same thing down the shoreline in New Smyrna Beach. We're sitting into the upper, say, 75% range in Titusville, excuse me, and Palm Bay. Visibility is nearly nothing. So yeah, we've got some thick fog across Central Florida this morning. That is going to continue for us for the next few hours time. We do have dense fog advisories in effect for all of Central Florida running until 9 o'clock this morning. Elizabeth, good morning to you. Nancy says, yes, it is foggy here in Tampa this morning. David, good morning. Gloria, good morning to you. Elizabeth, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Susan, you're never late for... Oh, you're too sweet. Thank you, Susan. We'll talk about Pops here in a couple of minutes' time. Eric, good morning to you. Crystal, good morning. I can't wait, Crystal says, for Monday's cold. Yeah, it's anything but cold outside. Is that snow, Joe? That's funny. That's funny. No, there's no snow in Central Florida. Tim says, glad to be home from holiday travels. Yeah, that has not been the most fun in areas. Chris says, more caffeine. I know, right? This does have a little bit of caffeine in it, my little protein shake. Tina, good morning to you. May you and your family have the happiest of New Year's, Eric. John, thank you very much. You as well. So we're waking up to temperatures. Interestingly enough, this is one of those situations you don't see very often, where the temperatures are actually cooler in our eastern spots. That is a very interesting little scenario. It's warmer out west, 68 degrees in Ocala, 70 degrees in Leesburg. It's 65 in DeLand, 66 degrees in Palm Coast, and about 68 degrees in Melbourne. Yeah. Crystal, please keep praying for my friend. Her husband shot her Christmas and prayers are working. My God, that's terrible. Crystal, I'm so sorry to read that. Yeah, sending all of the good vibes to your friend. My gosh, what a horrible situation. My goodness. Man, oh man. Shauna, good morning to you. Carolyn, not technically fog in the Four Corners, as it's not touching the ground. Ceiling probably 100 to 200 feet. Sure, but it's still low IFR in the pilot world, right? All right, so we're looking good this morning. We are looking foggy this morning. We take a look at the forecast over the next few hours' time. And the one thing that we see very clearly is the sun comes out. Now, it's not going to be perfectly sunny. It's not going to be that crystal clear sunshine. There will be the clouds, partly to mostly cloudy skies. We'll start obviously foggy, then we'll transition mostly cloudy, and then we'll transition kind of partly cloudy. So it's going to be a nice day. Look at those temperatures, though. 84 degrees by 3 o'clock this afternoon. Yeah, it is going to be a toasty afternoon, my friends. Good times. What about temperatures in your neighborhood? Let's break it down for you, okay? 84 degrees in Orlando. Average high is 72. Now, if you're asking yourself, are we into record territory? The answer is we are pretty darn close. We'll take a look at those numbers for you in a moment. 85 out to St. Cloud. 85 degrees back over to Bithlo. 84 degrees in DeLand. 82 degrees in the Villages. 82 in Ocala. And the upper 70s over to Palm Coast. So it is a warm afternoon expected. And the good news is we're not looking at rain chances, really. Now, we were talking about records. Let's kind of update this. Today, 84 degrees is the forecast in Orlando. The record is 85. And that record goes back almost 100 years. It is that long of a run. Saturday, 84 the forecast. 87 the record. Yeah, another one. What about Sunday? 85 the forecast. Record is 86. And the reality is, even looking ahead to Monday, no, I'm just kidding. Monday, we are not at all getting into record territory. Not even close. So that's the good news, I'm happy to say. Now, when we talk about the records, let's just run down the numbers, okay? The forecast for today is 84 degrees. The record for today is 85. That is in Orlando. Let me pull it up. Hold on one second. Here it is. So 84 is the record in Orlando, 84 is the forecast in Orlando, 85 is the record set back in 1924. So, you're talking about nearly 100-year-old record. Sanford, you're going to be awful close to a record set back in 1990. I think Leesburg, we will break a record set back in 1990. Daytona Beach and Melbourne, we will fall short. That is the good news there. Yeah. Debbie says the fog is so foggy. Yeah. So I stopped being cheap. I decided I was going to run the pool heater. So I'll show you my house right now. This is what's so funny. If you look at my house usage right now for the power, yeah, I love the temperatures too. If you look at my house usage for right now, I don't know if you could see it, 9.4 kilowatts, 10 kilowatts. Yeah, the pool heater. I've already used more power today than I normally use in an entire day. But I plan on getting in the pool this weekend. Why not, right? It's a nice, warm pattern. Now, that said, New Year's Eve is one of those holidays where you could get it warm or you could get it cool. Last year's New Year's Eve, 83 degrees. This year, 84. So it's not like it's crazy, right? It's not at all. If you're making plans for tonight, I'm happy to say the forecast does look wonderful. Those temperatures are going to drop off nicely into the upper 70s by 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, mid-70s. I always struggle to stay awake. Because I'm always asleep early. This whole parenting thing. Patty, good morning, Eric and Coffee Talk family. Patty, good morning to you. Happy New Year's Eve to all. Praying for your dad. Thank you, to be improving and for COVID to go away this new year. Yeah, you and me both. We'll talk about my old man here shortly. At the end of Coffee Talk, we can talk about him. Yeah. Ryan, I will send you the 3 you spent on the... Yeah. Actually, I think I calculated it out. It's going to end up costing $12 to heat the pool. Yeah, I think that the total amount... Now, I'm generating it all myself, so it's not actually going to, but yeah, $12 worth of power. It's going to be a really nice evening. Midnight, ringing in the new year, temperature in the, depending on where you are, upper 60s, lower 70s. It does look good. Lisa says we will watch the London fireworks so we can go to bed early. That's not a bad idea. I also saw somewhere that Walt Disney World is streaming their fireworks for tonight. Jeannie, I forgot to tell you. Walt Disney is streaming their fireworks tonight. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Hey, we were out there a couple of nights ago and got a chance to just watch their normal show. It was beautiful. Yeah, it's great. So anyway, that's that. Now, looking down the line, there is late Sunday night from about Orlando north, a low-end risk for strong to severe storms, okay? Let's just zoom in, and then we're going to get into futurecast and all this. I do want to make sure you know. So Sunday night is going to be our next opportunity for rain, and it's basically north of I-4 that we're going to watch for a low-end threat for severe weather. So what's going on? Well, let's first take a look. Now, through tomorrow, high pressure is off to our east. That's blocking any big weather makers from coming into Central Florida. What it is doing is it's helping to keep our weather absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay? What temp are you heating the pool up to? Right now it's set to 85. We may do 86 or 87. I don't know. I have to figure that out. I want it to be inviting because I want to be able to get the wife and the kids in there. So I'll figure that out. Okay. Do you know where they'll be streaming the fireworks? I don't, but if there's any way that I can restream it for you guys, I will do that, okay? Good morning. We know what he does with those. Let's see, I'm trying to get caught up on these comments here. What time should we be at the house for the pool party? Tim says, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure that out. If it's like right now, it's probably at about 76, 77 and warming. Hi, Gigi. Little Alexander's calling my name. All right, so today and tomorrow, that area of high pressure is sitting off to... Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. Can you hear him? Can you hear him hollering at me? Hi. But tomorrow into Sunday, tomorrow into Sunday, that high pressure moves out and it allows this cold front to move in. Now, the models have been going back and forth on what kind of moisture we pick up from this front, but it is one of those situations where there's going to be energy north of us. The question is how much of that energy makes it to us. So Sunday late, we're going to just watch for the potential, a low-end potential for a storm. So let's do this. Let's take a look at some Futurecast products together, okay? The first one I clicked is Beta Futurecast. So let's just take a look at that. Friday, looking good. Saturday, looking good. I don't know that this is going to go out that far. Yeah, it doesn't go out that far, of course. This is still a little long range. So you can kind of see, and it makes sense. The idea is most of those stronger storms are going to be north of us. But there's, you see these little darker green pockets. This is the, hi! These little darker green pockets. It's just an indicator that we may see one or two isolated storms. Mike Wheeler says, Eric, Disney Fireworks will be on Disney Parks YouTube channel at 11:48 p.m. Okay, so there you go. I don't know if I'm allowed to restream that. If I am, I'm going to. I'll try. I'll have to look and see if I'm able to. They are great at that age, then boom, they grow up. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Get Alexander. He's doing his breakfast thing. He'll come. I guarantee you he'll hi. He'll end up on he'll be on Coffee Talk this morning. Hi. Hi. It's still warm here in Melbourne, Australia. Oh yeah, so it's not just us. It's not just us. All right, so that's the idea. But after that, and this is where it gets super neat, is after that front moves through, look at Monday, look at Tuesday, look at when. Now we do get into a couple of coastal showers overall, but you get the idea. That threat for strong to severe storms is a low-end one, but it's something that I at least wanted to mention. So again, Sunday late, we're going to monitor that isolated threat for some storms, okay? That's it. Low end. Isolated, meaning out of any showers that move through, there may be one or two that get a little feisty. That's all. That's all. All right? So for a weekend as a whole, my friends, I mean, hey, the weekend's right around the corner. Now, I'll be with you on West 2 News Sunrise on Sunday. I tried to get that one off. Boss said, no, you cannot do that. So here we are. I was able to get Saturday off. I'll take it. But your weekend as a whole looks beautiful. It's Sunday after sunset that we're going to be watching closely. All right, Joanne, if you go on Disney Parks blog, they're streaming Fantasy in the Sky for Magic Kingdom, but it says not until 11:50. That's so fun. I've never done Disney at New Year's Eve. I've done Disney New Year's Eve during the day, but I've never done it at night. Patty says, love a feisty storm. And I don't even know that this one's going to get that feisty. I just think that there's the potential to get a little feisty. So we'll make mention of it. We'll keep you up to date. That's all. We just want to make sure that you know. So if we look to the overall pattern, okay, here's the stretch. We're in a nice warm pattern. That area of high pressure is pushing everything away. But looking ahead to your Saturday and your Sunday, that area of high pressure starts to scoot away. And while we stay warm this weekend, it's making those moves necessary to bring in the cooler air. So there it goes. There's that storm system. Now, another thing to mention, and you can kind of see it on the top of the screen, you see some of those blues and some of those pinks. There's going to be some winter mess moving awful far south. Right there, you see that? Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, North Georgia, pinks and blues, that means snow. Yeah, or freezing mix. That's going to be gross for our friends just north of us. Now for us, Sunday into Monday, there gets that cool front, and we get the cooler air moving in. So what kind of cooler air is moving in? What are we talking about? Well, let's just take a look at the temperature roller coaster. I love this graphic. It's probably stupid. You may say to yourself, this is a stupid graphic. I don't know why I like it. And that's the Great American Scream Machine in the background. I've been on that ride before they tore it down. So maybe that's why I like it too. Anyway. It's a great drop in temperatures. And the models are getting deeper and deeper with the low, which means they're getting cooler and cooler with the temps. So Sunday's high temperature, 85 degrees. Monday's high temperature, 66 degrees. Holy guacamole, that is a drop. Ralph, good morning, buddy. As 21 turns to 22, take a different point of view. Do it without fear. Respect everyone in the new year. Ralph, I have to tell you, since I've had the chance to meet you, buddy, I have loved everything you've posted on your Facebook page. Love it. Love it all. Love it all. Always thought out, always goofy, but very representative of you, Ralph. So good morning to you, my friend. I like it. Having my second cup of maple bourbon pecan. Wow, that is a mouthful. Maple bourbon pecan fresh ground coffee. That is awesome. I love that. Sancho, that graphic describes the weather perfectly. Temperature roller coaster seems very accurate. Yeah. I always thought it was the Hulk ride. No, if you look closely, it's white and red. That was, and it's also, Hulk is a B&M roller coaster. This is, I believe, a Vekoma roller coaster. Yeah. This is the Great American Scream Machine up at Six Flags. This was at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. When I was making the graphic, I was looking around at backgrounds. And remember, I make graphics for 26 television stations. So I needed to pick something that was non-specific. So, like, some of the meteorologists in the group that are nerds like I am have been able to say, like, Eric, is this the Great American Scream Machine? But for most of them, it just looks like a generic roller coaster. And that's what I was going for. It was just a generic roller coaster. Ryan, good morning to you. Don't drink and drive. Correct, Ryan. Ryan's, yes, do not drink and drive. Never, ever, 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 ever. If you've got enough money to go out, you've got enough money to throw for an Uber, okay? I mean, it's just what it is. And I believe AAA has tow to go, okay? I believe AAA has tow to go, which means you can get your car towed home and get a ride home. Do not drink and drive, friends. We need you all here safe and healthy in the new year, okay? Please. Thank you. Please. Uber, Lyft, tow to go, whatever it is, please. Please do it, okay? All right. Anyway, this weekend's forecast is beautiful. It is warm. If you're looking for things to do, of course, there's the Citrus Bowl. Iowa and Kentucky getting together. This is going to be a great forecast. Michelle says, I plan to do all my drinking on the couch tonight. Got fancy champagne and everything. You can do cheap champagne, too, because you don't have to fight for a bathroom spot, right? Just kidding. That's a terrible idea. But either way, just don't drink too much of it. Michelle, you don't want to enter into 2022 with a headache, right? Beverly, good morning. Tim, I'll be partying at home in my PJs with Diet Dr. Pepper. I love that. You know, Diet Dr. Pepper tastes like regular Dr. Pepper? You remember those commercials? Susie says making Stromboli and staying home. Hey, sounds like a good plan. Yeah. Yeah, I think AAA has the Toad for free deal, don't they? They usually do for the new year. I think so. If you're planning on being around, just be safe, please. I beg of you. I beg of you. That's all. We need you here in the new year. All right. So we're a little far out to be able to take a look at most of the future casts for Sunday night storms because we're still 2 days out. There may be one more. Let me look. This one may work. Oh, this one is. Yeah, okay. All right. So here's what we've got. So for Sunday, regular Futurecast is showing a few sprinkles out west. That may be a little overzealous, but we'll have to watch that. It's going to be a warm day, Sunday, lots of sunshine, and then here you are, Sunday night. What did we say? Sunday night, there's 10 p.m., Notice those oranges. Again, I think that the threat for the stronger storms is definitely going to be mostly north of us. But, we'll have to watch to see as that line moves in around midnight if there's an isolated pocket that's got a little oomph to it. Yeah. John says, work dispatch tomorrow too. No alcohol tonight. New Year does. I mean, I guess like socially people have turned it into like a drinking thing. First off, I can't really drink anymore with my surgery. But even if I could, to me, the holiday's not about that. To me, I don't want to start the new year hammered. I never have. Right? Like, let's welcome in a new year. Let's set the tone for the new year to feel like garbage. I never understood that. To me, I want to start the new year on the right note. I want to feel healthy. I want to feel happy. For me, I'm starting 2022 immensely healthier than 2021, and I'm so grateful for it. So, but anyway, that's just me. I'll have a sip. Jeannie, are you gonna have wine or something tonight? Yeah, just Prosecco. So I'll take one sip. And Jeannie's not gonna overdrink. I don't know that I've ever seen that girl do that. Am I going online at midnight? I am not. I can tell you what I'm not going to be doing. No offense to you, but I don't think I'm going to be focusing on anything but enjoying my family by midnight if I'm awake. I will see, like at 11:50 though, like maybe if Disney does stream their fireworks, I may try. I have to see if I'm allowed to. I'll have to ask our digital folks. If I am, though, I may try to do that. And I will be snoozing by midnight. I feel ya. Joe, I'm too old to not feel good the next morning after drinking. Oh, yeah. Heather, good morning. Will there be fog at the beaches tomorrow? I want to see the sunrise at the beach. There may be. I mean, Daytona's tower cam this morning is awfully foggy. I'll show you. I don't have Daytona dialed up. I've got Lake Eola dialed up here. Here's Lake Eola, Lake Eola, Daytona, they're all kind of in that same, they all kind of look the same, yeah. So for what it's worth, I don't know. All right, so let's put it together, my friends. Central Florida's most accurate 7-day forecast. It's a good one. Bright sunshine for today. 84 degrees tomorrow, 84, Sunday, 85, and then boom goes the dynamite. I turn off my pool heater. All of us throw the jackets back on. Jeannie bought me a pullover, a UCF pullover. Yeah. Susan, permission or not, you could probably post a link. I will definitely be able to post a link to it. Yeah, but I'd love to restream it just to make it easier for you. Patty, no drinking here. I just hope to watch the illegal neighborhood fireworks. Exactly right. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. That's my game. That's my game plan. Orlando Solar Bears at noon and staying home tonight. That sounds good. Yeah. Shannon says, Monday looks fabulous. Yeah, let's talk about this, okay? So let's just go kind of day by day, all right? So, hold on, I've got to type in the words. Stand by. So Sunday afternoon, let's just start there. High temperatures on Sunday. Lower to mid-80s. Awesome. Let's look at Monday morning. That's going to be reality slapping us all in the face because we're like beaching it up on Sunday. I'm going to throw on my itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini until Jeannie throws something else at me. All right. So Monday morning, 40s and 50s. I will be tweeting all morning to wake you up. John, I got you, boo. All right, so that's Monday morning, nice and warm. Let's look at Monday afternoon. I'm just kidding. It's Monday morning's a big chill. Monday afternoon, nice and warm. Oh, I'm just kidding. It's also a nice big chill. 60s for just about all of us for high temperatures. And like Palm Coast, you may not make it out of the 50s for daytime highs. And if you do hit the 60s, it may be a brief vacation. All right, Tuesday morning. Waking up Tuesday, Barbara. 50 in the metro, 53 in DeLand, 48 degrees to wake up in the Villages, 46 in Ocala. Another chilly setup. What about Tuesday afternoon? At least the temperature starts to climb a little bit into the lower 70s. And then we look at Wednesday. Wednesday morning, 50s to start, 60s over in Brevard County. Wednesday afternoon, we're back into the mid-range of the 70s. And so, so on and so forth. We kind of get there a little bit. All right? So, yeah, we're looking at these temperatures being nice and chilly. Nice and chilly. Chris, I want to see Eric in a yellow poke. Yeah, you don't. I promise you don't. It's just all a mess. Oh, man. Wow, how many pounds have I lost? 115. Yeah, and I'm kind of in a bit of a stall. I don't know if it's a permanent stall or if it's a stall, but I'm not trying to lose, anymore, so I'm feeling good. Tim says no, we don't. I agree with you, Tim. So yeah, we've got that big chill right around the corner. I'm happy to say. For those of you that enjoy the cooler temperatures, they are right around the corner. For those of you that like the warmth, don't worry, it'll come back. All right, a little update on my old man. For those that care, and I do appreciate it. So, let's see here. We've definitely taken steps backward in the entirety of my father's recovery process. The doctor yesterday said he's gone through just about everything he could and still be alive. There was a lot of setbacks, unexpected setbacks. But he's doing better. Yesterday was a good day. The quote from the doctor was, "There will be months and months and months of rehab and recovery." We have to treat his body as if he's been hit by a truck, as it's been that severe of an impact, okay? So we still don't know anything about his cognitive abilities, about what his path forward looks like. But what we do know is that he's been fighting, and he's still here. And when you hear the doctor say things like, the impact is like he's been hit by a truck. And basically everything that could go wrong, he entered in with COVID. He had a heart attack. He had a stomach infection, and they had to go in and do emergency surgery. And so they have really fought the fight. I am so grateful and every time I feel like I'm such a putz, because every time I've gone in there, and this is, keep in mind, this is in the ICU COVID ward. Every time I'm putting my spacesuit on, I am thanking the nurses. Yesterday, it was thanking the doctors. This doctor was so nice. He took the time to speak with us, to explain every question that we had. And I know that we are not the only ones that have ever gone through this. I know that that's what the doctor's job is. But he did make us feel like we had an ally in him. He has been working Dad through, and he even explained, he's like my father had an infection in his stomach. They had to go in and they found diverticulosis. And it's just like, he said, he's like, I was doing a routine x-ray watch, and I said, what is that? And then he went diving in and found this infection that they had to go in and do surgery for. And it's like, if he hadn't have been so meticulous, and I know it's his job, but if he didn't do that, Dad had been gone. There's so many of these steps where if these healthcare workers, these doctors, these nurses, if they didn't bust their tush, my old man would have been gone. And what they've done is they've given him the best chance that they could. Hey, I will forever be indebted to those lovely, lovely people, the guys and the gals in that DeLand Advent Hospital. I will always, always hold them in my heart. And I watched them. Let me tell you something. There was a gentleman who a couple of rooms down from my dad, and I watched them fight like hell in there. These are heroes. And any nurse, any doctor, any firefighter, any paramedic, anybody who's helping people, thank you. Seriously. So yesterday was a mixed bag because he's coming up on 2 weeks on the vent, and so at that point, they don't like to keep the vent going. So the doctors originally wanted to get Dad off the vent a week ago, but because of these setbacks, we were not able to. So he said, I'm going to try and get your old man off the vent and onto a CPAP. But if they're unsuccessful by Sunday, which would be 2 weeks, then they need to get him into a tracheostomy, which, it's not ideal, but it's what you have to do for a more long-term type thing. The update yesterday afternoon was very unexpected from my brother, okay? My brother's update says they were able to get him on CPAP for an hour and a half so far. Not really opening his eyes yet, won't squeeze the nurse's hand, still on sedation, but the oxygen saturation was good on CPAP. Heart rate was good. Blood pressure was good and still stable. They're going to be little by little tapering off the sedatives, which he's been sedated because of the ventilator. So as they do that, the goal is maybe we can just get him onto a CPAP for breathing and get the vent out by Sunday. That would be the best case scenario right now. That way we don't have to go in for the trach. So, yesterday afternoon was a wonderful surprise. Yesterday morning was, learning what a long road ahead. It's kind of, swallowing a pill that's a little more difficult to swallow, but getting that good news, it was that nice, that nice shot afterward. Get it in. Yeah. So, the path is going to be long, but that was a piece of good news. And if we can just keep taking small steps forward and stop taking these steps backward, then I will be a happy son. Arnett says, my friend is a nurse in ICU in DeLand and does a great job there. Listen, and I'm sure your nurse can't tell you anything about Pop because of the whole, medical thing. But I am grateful to share any information with you guys and gals because at the end of the day, it is your positive vibes, your prayers, your good juju that you're putting out there that is impacting him and impacting this recovery. So I am so grateful for you. Keep it up, please. I said, a week or two ago, I said this would be a great Christmas miracle to have him, continue to improve. This would be a great New Year's miracle. It's going to be a long process, but I am so grateful for all of your good vibes, all of your good vibes. His ex-wife, my mother, says, please all pray. So there you go. That tells you the kind of guy he is if the ex-wife says that. And I bet you I could get the other exes on there to say the same thing. All right. That's that. Thank you so much for all of that. If I get a chance, I'll run down the update today for your forecast on the afternoon pick-me-up if I can. Today we're going to be running around as a family, so may or may not get that. But in the meantime, let me just leave you with another look at our 7-day forecast. Great weather. Getting cold by Monday, Tuesday, though. All right? Thank you so much for all of your positive vibes with my father. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so very much. Be good. I'll see you guys and gals later.